Welcome back to the channel Lift On.
Modern Italian interior design. Create a warm and sophisticated sanctuary. Modern Italian interior design isn't a trend, it's a philosophy of shaping space so it feels calm, cultured, and deeply human, where every element exists for a reason. In this video, we show how modern Italian interiors live today, not museum-like or cold, but warm, balanced, and quietly timeless, designed for real life. Stay until the end, and we'll explain how you can create your own modern Italian heaven step by step, using proportion, materials, light, and atmosphere, not clichés. Before we jump in, please press like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss new videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, please use super thanks. Every bit of support means the world to us and helps us keep making great content for you. Origins and evolution. Modern Italian interiors grew out of a very specific mindset. In Italy, tradition was never separated from everyday life. Ancient stone cities, Renaissance proportions, craftsmanship, art, and family homes evolved side by side. Design was always part of living, not something added later. When modernism arrived, Italy didn't reject what already existed. Instead, it refined it, keeping proportions, materials, and cultural memory, while simplifying forms and layouts. Modernity became an evolution, not a rupture. That's why Italian interiors today naturally mix clean lines with history. Contemporary furniture sits comfortably next to aged stone, plastered walls, or terrazzo floors, creating a quiet dialogue between eras. The result is neither minimalist nor decorative. It is intentional, balanced, and thoughtful, where every element has a purpose and nothing exists just to fill space. Why this approach works. Because it doesn't chase fashion, modern Italian design respects space, time, and the people who live in it. It's built on balance and intention rather than excess or trends. This approach works equally well in apartments and houses. The same principles apply at every scale, creating harmony instead of visual pressure. The interiors adapt naturally to your life, not the other way around. Spaces are designed to support daily routines, movement, and rest. Modern Italian interiors feel elegant without trying to impress. Their beauty comes from proportion, material quality, and calm confidence. They age gracefully, gaining character rather than looking dated. And most importantly, they feel genuinely good to live in. What this brings to your home. When you design your home the Italian way, you don't just change how it looks, you change how it feels. A sense of calm without emptiness. Italian interiors are never sterile or cold, even when the colors are soft and muted. Every material, from stone to wood to plaster, has texture and weight that adds depth to the room. The furniture and layouts are balanced, so spaces feel open but never bare. You can breathe and move easily, without the chaos of unnecessary decor. Living here feels grounding, like the space itself supports you rather than overwhelms you. emotional comfort. These interiors are designed for human scale and human life. Natural materials, soft textiles, and gentle lighting create an environment that invites you to relax. The palette and textures reduce stress, while the proportioned furniture encourages conversation, reading, or quiet reflection. You feel safe, cozy, and cared for, even in a large room. It's a style that nurtures both body and mind. Visual harmony. Modern Italian interiors guide your eyes naturally, without abrupt colors or competing patterns. Surfaces, furniture, and decor interact in subtle ways so that nothing fights for attention. This balance allows your mind to rest, reducing visual fatigue and mental clutter. Every object has its place, every line has its rhythm, and the space feels coherent. Walking through it is calming, almost meditative. Timeless value. Italian design doesn't rely on trends that fade quickly. The materials, shapes, and layouts are chosen for enduring elegance and functionality. A room designed this way will look relevant in 5, 10, or 20 years without feeling outdated. You invest not only in aesthetics but also in longevity, creating a home that grows richer with time. This timelessness also adds real value if you ever decide to sell or rent your property. A sense of culture at home. Art, craft, and history are woven into Italian interiors naturally, so you don't have to display cultural objects artificially. Each surface, piece of furniture, and decorative item tells a subtle story. You live surrounded by refinement and creativity without it feeling like a museum. This environment enriches your daily life and sparks inspiration, whether you cook, entertain, or simply pause for a moment. You don't just see culture, you experience it. Which of these benefits resonates most with your lifestyle? Share your thoughts in the comments. Core principles of modern Italian interior design. Before we go into details, one thing is important. Italian interiors are built from relationships between volumes, materials, light, and emptiness. Not from individual objects. proportion comes before furniture. In Italian interiors, scale is everything. Before choosing furniture, study the volume of your room, its height, width, and natural flow. Pieces that are too low, oversized, or overly ornate will disrupt the balance and make the space feel cramped or heavy. Each element must respect the surrounding architecture and allow movement and sightlines to breathe. When proportion is correct, furniture feels like it belongs naturally, not like it was placed as an afterthought. This creates a sense of calm and effortless elegance that defines Italian living. Walls are not just background. Walls are the silent backbone of every Italian interior. Venetian plaster, lime wash, soft stucco, or subtle moldings give them texture and life without overwhelming the room. Even simple walls can hold and reflect light, shaping the mood of the space. Instead of treating them as flat surfaces for decoration, think of walls as volumes that interact with furniture, light, and art. Their finish, color, and subtle details set the emotional tone for the entire interior. Properly designed walls make a room feel layered, cohesive, and intentional. Color is muted, never flat. Italian interiors favor calm, layered palettes over bold statements. Think warm stone, clay, olive, tobacco, dusty rose, soft gray, tones that feel natural and aged by sunlight. Pure white or harsh contrasts are rare. Colors should blend harmoniously, guiding the eye gently through the room. Layer shades within one family or mix warm and cool neutrals subtly for depth. Muted colors allow materials, furniture, and light to stand out without competing. The result is a space that feels timeless, soft, and inviting. Materials must feel honest. Authenticity is key in Italian design. Stone should read as stone, wood as wood, and metals should show their natural patina over time. Avoid imitation finishes, they flatten the soul of a room. Even introducing just one genuine, tactile material can elevate an entire space. Italian interiors celebrate craft and texture. Every surface tells a story. When materials are honest, they give warmth, credibility, and richness to the home. floors ground the space. Floors are never an afterthought in Italian design. Terrazzo, terracotta, limestone, or patterned tiles provide weight, history, and visual rhythm. Their texture and pattern set the foundation for furniture, walls, and lighting. A well-chosen floor helps define zones within a room, guiding circulation naturally. It also anchors the visual composition, balancing scale and proportion above it. In short, the floor is the stage on which your entire interior comes alive. Furniture mixes eras, not styles. Modern Italian interiors are about dialogue between old and new. Contemporary furniture sits alongside vintage or classic pieces, but always with restraint and clarity. Avoid eclectic chaos. Each piece should feel intentional and related to the room's rhythm. Silhouettes are kept clean, shapes simple, but materials or details may hint at history. This interplay creates depth and personality, showing a home that is curated over time. The contrast between eras adds subtle tension and interest without clutter. Light is sculptural. Lighting does more than illuminate, it sculpts the space. Murano chandeliers, soft sconces, and layered ambient light shape mood, highlight materials, and create focal points. Italian interiors avoid sharp or cold illumination. Light should feel warm, slow, and enveloping. Consider multiple sources at different heights for subtle depth. When handled with care, light transforms a room, enhancing proportion, color, and materiality. It becomes an integral design element, not just a utility. Art is essential, not optional. Art gives the interior emotional resonance. One carefully chosen piece often works better than a wall full of smaller items. It should engage the eye, add context, or evoke a feeling. Drawings, architectural prints, abstract paintings, or small sculptures all work beautifully. Art becomes part of the architecture, interacting with walls, furniture, and light. Italian design uses art to elevate, not decorate, making every space feel curated yet personal. The right piece creates a subtle story without overwhelming the room. Decoration is minimal but personal. Italian interiors are never cluttered, but they are never empty. Each object, a ceramic bowl, sculptural vase, textile, or book, earns its place. Overloading a room with decor distracts from the architecture and materials. Minimalism here is about intentionality, not austerity. The goal is to feel layered, alive, and intimate while keeping calm. Every detail should reflect taste, history, or craft, creating a space that resonates with the people who live there. The space must feel lived in, not staged. Finally, Italian interiors are human, not museum-like. They should invite touch, movement, and pause. Furniture, textiles, and accessories are placed for use and comfort, not only for symmetry. A well-composed room allows life to happen naturally while maintaining elegance. When a space feels lived in, it feels honest, warm, and welcoming. That human connection is what truly transforms a home into a modern Italian heaven. We would like to hear from you. Drop us a comment. Which design principle speaks to your personal style the most? Now let's bring this into your own space. Start slowly and let your home guide you. Focus on quality over quantity, and let each piece earn its place. Prioritize materials, light, and proportion before following trends. Let history and modern life coexist naturally in your home. Balance tradition with contemporary needs without forcing either. Modern Italian interior design isn't about copying Italy. It's about understanding the Italian approach to space, rhythm, and harmony, and applying this mindset thoughtfully to your own environment. When you do, you'll create interiors that feel alive, timeless, and effortlessly beautiful, spaces that don't just look good, but genuinely nurture the way you live.
We welcome your feedback in the comments on what you'd like to see on the Lift On channel in the future. If you want to support the channel, please use Super Thanks. Your support means a lot. It helps us continue providing valuable content. Thank you for your generosity. Please press like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to catch up on more videos. See you soon and have a good day.